Hello, it's Joe again from Etheric, just here to show off the current stage of AETHERLAB right before I tear it all up and start something new. So let's turn it around and take a look. Of course, the place is a mess. Not as bad as it was, but it's still a mess. In any case, let's just take a look around. I got some nice sigils here I'm going to cut up and place around the new setup here. This bookcase honestly never really got the full treatment. Like down there, it's all kind of just askew. Still a bunch of books on here. I got my little light box for photographing products and projects that I will probably move. But yeah, we got a little blade here, little owls, brass candlestick. This whole setup. Oh, I'm actually not sure why this is here. Anywho, so yeah, all of that messy entertainment system area. And the main reason I'm changing all this is because on the side of the road, and I was walking home, I found what looked to be snow or tire chains or snow chains, and I'm going to make a sort of well, I'll show you. It'll be a surprise. But I have to clear off these smaller shelving units to make it work, and so that's what I'm going to do. You will notice in this iteration there's a lot more sigils placed around. Some of these, such as that one, and all the ones in this style were drawn by someone in South Africa. It's not really my style, but I like it, and I'm testing it out and seeing, how it can affect an array of subtle energy devices, depending on where it's placed. And the wood is the Epo-Obo wood that I received from my contact, John Eke. I should ask him to say his last name, but it's Eke. And it's a very powerful anti-evil, anti-witchcraft wood from Nigeria. And I got some seeds from the Epo-Obo tree as well. And I have some bark that you'll see, whenever here's some. Got some bark. Very powerful stuff. It really does feel as strong as an ether device. And it's just wood, it's really interesting. And so, yeah, so I'm going to empty out these shorter shelving units entirely and place them all on these taller units. So these are going to fill up. So for now, enjoy, I guess, their current mostly empty spacing, because that is going to change. And we got this over here. This is a little award I got at work for participating in a video. It's not made of metal, it's just decor that I had nowhere to place, so he's just chilling up there for now. So yeah, these back shelving units honestly have been left alone and haven't gotten a lot of love. They're fairly empty. So I am excited to finally retool this after it's been a good month or so in this current position. And usually I'm tinkering with these inner shelving units, these smaller ones, because I sit closer to them and I love this configuration. That little radiator thing with the two things sticking out. Oh, and that's magnetic, I forget the name, hematite, I think. But yeah, this is a really powerful thing, and it really does shoot out in like a beam. I love it. Yeah, I really like this shelf in particular. It's just a really strong one, mostly focused towards self-growth and just advancement and empowerment. So that's a fun one. And this top one's pretty cool too. But it's getting a little full. It's time for a change. Yeah, I like this arrangement here. This little plate. Still got the tag on there. Classy as always. And yeah, then finally these back ones. So these shelving units are actually pretty full. So I'm not, and this is, I just kind of stuffed some things in there. It's a little messy. But I still want to retool them a little bit. Maybe do some different stuff with the letters, etc. And then it's still pretty empty on the top though. So there's lots that we can do up there. And I do not currently have these rotating, But as you'll see in a second, I have these two platforms that can rotate. So I have this wonderful globe device, which I've recently updated significantly, and it is really humming now. And I guess I should have had it on for the video, but normally you see that plate it's on, it rotates. I can do clockwise or counterclockwise, and it's just insanely powerful. This is the main tool that I use remotely to, you could say, disable certain knobs and NOBs and faux individuals. It just locks away any sort of toxicity and is just awesome. I love this thing. And it's not even done. It's maybe halfway done, which is exciting. And this one also can rotate. You can kind of see that plate down there. This is the healing tangle, as I call these devices tangles. And it's just meant to help with healing, and the rotating does help with that. And yeah, that's the current setup. You see now all that I have going on here. So I'm going to empty this shelf, and I'm going to empty that shelf, and it's going to go off to all these other shelving units. So that one, bookcase, that bookcase. And that's the plan for today. It's going to take probably a good 3-4 hours, and then I'll relax and do some other work, maybe play some video games. I just got out of bed, so I look pretty messy. But in any case, this is the plan for today, and I'm very excited. And if you guys are curious, I'll show you. It's snowy outside.